Hi guys, Dazzie with another comic book haul. This time it's episode 167, and this will be my last one before Christmas. Various sources. I've actually picked up 4 Silver Age books that I'll show you on eBay. Yeah, eBay's finally delivered. I've been waiting for a few of these to come through the post. We've got a Royal Mail strike, postal strike here in the UK, and it's been an absolute nightmare. I know my good friend JT Rogers has sent me a big parcel of comics for Christmas from across the pond, and fingers crossed it turns up at some point, but it's been a nightmare for eBay. I've had to refund 1 or 2 sellers because the books have just been sitting in the depot for forever. Okay guys, like I say, a few from eBay, 5 books I picked up at a recent con over in Weston-super-Mare, which was probably the worst con I've ever attended for comic books, and just a splattering of books that I picked up here in the local games shop here in Gloucester. Before we continue though, if I could perhaps ask you for a subscription, a like, a share, a comment, ding that bell for notifications. It all really helps my low grade productions. Okay, starting off with the pound books, just because Namor was in the Wakanda Forever movie, a movie that I didn't enjoy actually. Well, it's hard not to enjoy a Marvel film, but I expected more, so I gave it around about a 7.5 out of 10. I picked up Submariner of the Depths, issue number 2. I just like the cover on this one, and it's almost like a prestige format, real thick card stock. So might get a couple of quid for it. Then I picked up another like prestige format book, which was this is issue number 3, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I think it's number 3. Yeah, volume 3, and this is Havoc and Wolverine Meltdown. And like I say, that's volume 3. Pound, bit of goodness from Walt Simonson. You know, all X books are starting to creep up in value again as we get nearing announcements. And then I do like a good movie adaptation. This is from Panini, which is like a UK based comic seller. This is the official movie to the Hulk, or official movie comic book adaptation of the Hulk. Wasn't a great film, but you know, again, prestige format, might get a couple of quid for it. Okay, into the books that I'm going to be keeping, guys. Happy to find this one for a quid. This one is in development at the moment. It's going to come into the screen. This is from Dark Horse Comics. This is the Chosen issue number 1. 3-issue miniseries about a boy who has powers that are suspiciously similar to Jesus Christ. Yeah, in March of this year, it was scheduled to begin shooting and retitled American Jesus. So look out for that one, guys. Cheap at the moment, but if it's a hit, you never know. And then I picked up a mid-grade copy of Firestar issue number 1 from 2010. This is a one-shot, and the reason I picked this one up, guys, this is the first published cover art by Stephanie Hans from Marvel Comics. On a good day, this is around about a £25 book. In this kind of grade, I'd expect to get a tenner for it, if you're a big Stephanie Hans fan, that is. And I know there's a big audience for Stephanie. So that's it, just splattering the books there, nothing big at all. But then, like I say, I went to Weston, and it was the Stars of Time con over in the what used to be the old Tropicana, which was an outdoor swimming pool. I had fond memories from there. Over the years, it's been probably one of the weaker cons for comic books, but I've done okay. This time, not so great, but I picked up 5 books. First up, you know, sometimes you just get there and you just need to pick up something. This book is a character in my encyclopedia. If you know my channel, you know I have DC and Marvel encyclopedias. I'm trying to tick off every character in them. This was one of the spoofier characters for a DC encyclopedia. This is the Heckler, issue number 1. First appearance of the Heckler, it was Stu Mosley, a short-lived superhero parody. Paid £2.67, it worked out for that one. And with that one came issue 2. It was only a short run, about 3 or 4 comics, I think. And another book I picked up for £2.67. This book was pretty hot, actually. I remember doing a hot comic book alert about it around about the time the Hawkeye TV show dropped. This is Hawkeye, issue number 3. And this is the first appearance of Bombshell, Wendy Conrad. Yeah, Wendy Conrad was one of the police officers who appeared in the Hawkeye TV show. It's also the first appearance of Oddball, who is Elton Healy, a juggling-themed villain. This is around about a £10 book. I actually picked this next book up because I thought it was an upgrade to my first Hulkbuster. I got a pretty ragtag copy of the first Hulkbuster. But no, it's another book that goes for some coin though. This is Iron Man, issue 305. Paid £7.50 for this. Don't like paying that sort of money for a book like this. But it's a classic battle of the Hulk versus Iron Man wearing Hulkbuster armour. A £20 book on a good day. Just had to come away with something, you know. Probably the best book I picked up there was this one. And again, it's not a big book, but I had to leave with something. I had the first cameo already. Now I have Silver Surfer issue 82, £7.50 again. First full appearance and cover appearance of Tyrant. Tyrant, who is rumoured for the MCU at some point. Okay, so the better books now to finish with, guys. I've just got a splatter in here. We've got 4 Silver Age books. Like I say, this is just basically a haul to wrap things up before I hit the next gigantic haul, which is my best ever. That'll be out in the new year. And talking of the new year, believe it or not, I'm fast approaching 1,500 subscribers, which is absolutely mind-boggling. I've made so many great friends in this community, and I will be giving a competition giveaway when in the new year to hopefully when I get to 1,500. I think I'm at 1,440 at the making of this video. Okay, back to the books. Okay, if I can find a nice little war key, I will pick it up. Silver Age. This is Sergeant Fury and the Howling Commandos, issue number 10. First appearance of Captain Savage, Simon Savage, as the skipper. Also the first appearance of Colonel Parker. £6.70 for that. Pretty lowish grade. Around about a 3.5 to a 4.0. I picked up a really ratty, I think it was Sergeant Fury issue number 4 recently. I could be wrong, but that was the first time that Nick Fury met Mr. Fantastic. Paid a tenner for it, and I'm happy to have that book in my collection. Here's my 3 favourite books of this haul. Of course, Cheetah, Wonder Woman, first appeared back in the Golden Age, and it's a book I'll never own. But I've got the next best thing now. I picked up for, what did I pay for this one? £33.15. Nice mid-grade copy of Wonder Woman, issue 160, guys. And this is the first appearance of the Cheetah, who was Priscilla Rich in the Silver Age. And it's also the first appearance of the second Dr. Psycho, Cyril Psycho. This book can go for some serious money. Like I say, what would I grade this one at? Mid-grade. 5.5. Happy enough with that. Lovely purple cover. And in pretty decent nick. This next one is a book that actually turned up today. And it could do with a press, but there's no obvious creases in it, and the colours really pop. This is a character that came to my knowledge in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. TV show. Sorry, not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, Season 2. And that character was Whitney Frost. Now, Whitney Frost first appears in Tales of Suspense, issue 98, which is on my radar, a book that I will get, because I really like the character. Agent Carter, I thought was I couldn't get into it when I first started watching it, but then I rewatched it with my oldest boy Ethan, and we thoroughly enjoyed both seasons. Anyway, this finally arrived after about 20 odd days of the postal strike. I paid £23.50 for a really nice copy of Iron Man issue 17. I saw this one recently in a shop worse than this for about 40 quid, so I've done pretty well there. This is the first appearance of Madame Mask. Madame Mask, previously introduced as Whitney Frost. It's also the first appearance of Midas, who is Mordecai Midas. Pence copy, but look at that. That is sweet. Ooh. Worth the wait. I don't think we're finished with Whitney Frost Madame Mask either. It's a character that's appeared in various animated forms. Talking of things on the screen, watched Avatar 2, The Way of the Water the other day. Oh my days. James Cameron, take a bow. Absolutely fantastic. It's hard to beat the original, which for me was right up there, like a 9, 9.5 out of 10. This is probably a 10 out of 10. And yeah, absolutely stunning visuals, action galore. And it's an emotional roller coaster, these Avatar movies. Of course, we're getting 2 more of those, and now James Cameron saying that they're hoping to bring out a show at some point. I think the first appearance of Avatar is in a free comic book. I've actually got one listed at the moment, and I think it's criminally undervalued. Okay, last book, guys. Nice bit of Batman-related key here. Another character that's appeared in animated form on the screen. A character that's in my encyclopedia. Last book of this haul, guys, short and sweet. Paid £20.98 for a real nice copy of Detective Comics issue 345. Let's get that back in there. It's all reversed on here, so it's a bit tricky. But guys, it's a nice copy. And this one is the first appearance of Blockbuster, who was Mark Desmond. Mark Desmond. So that's another one of my detective keys ticked off. And yeah, it's all full steam ahead for me now. I'm just going to be concentrating on picking up silver and bronze from my PC. I'm going to be streamlining my collection. I am saving for my man cave now, stroke office, and the hope is eventually to really go hit it and maybe even turn this into a full-time job of buying and selling collections and stuff. So Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Have a fantastic festive period, and thanks a million for all your support. See you after Christmas. That's Daz over and out. Bye for now.